What up guys, welcome back. James here, aka the Pomp, and as you can tell by the last barbershop video I released, I just got a haircut, which means ready to do reviews. Today we'll be continuing down the Shear Revival line of new reformulated products, and last time we were just blown away by the new Music of Misery, my new favorite heavy hold oil-based pomade, just completely out of this world. You wouldn't even know it's oil-based if I didn't tell you or if it didn't actually say in the ingredients. It's just super clean, not greasy at all. You haven't seen that review, definitely check it out. The reason why I mentioned that is because we're now moving down to the medium hold, and it's still one of the oil-based products, and so we're really hoping for this unique cleanse, super clean oil-based characteristic from Shear Revival to continue to carry through to this product as well. And this is Shear Revival, the one who knocks medium hold pomade. This is kind of the first product they released, and this is the first one we ever reviewed from Shear Revival way back when. That one was super greasy, but now we're starting to see a real clean product that kind of optimizes between the benefits of an oil-based pomade without the downsides, just the greasiness, the discomfort, stuff like that. And so we'll go ahead, look at this jar, and continue on with the review. This is it. This is Shear Revival, the one who knocks medium hold pomade, inspired by Breaking Bad, the gas masks they used when they were cooking. And you can kind of see the label. It's the same thing as the original, but now a little cleaner, printed on matte vinyl. Just a beautiful effect in comparison to the paper before. You have directions on one side, and then you have ingredients on the other face. And as I mentioned before, you notice that Zach has changed all the products to be kind of based with hydrogenated castor oil, which really lends for a more clean product and just really refined overall. Opening up the jar, you have the product inside. You already see that I've been playing with it, kind of testing it out, getting a feel for it. And it has the same color, but definitely you can see the different consistency here. It looks a lot kind of waxier, or not necessarily waxier, but drier. The other one was a really kind of shiny grease. And so this is really kind of a hint to how it's going to perform. And let's go ahead and see how it performs. The scent of the pomade is still similar to the original, the one who knocks, but it's been kind of refined. It's been cleaned up. Because with the original one, it kind of smelled like Joann's to me. Kind of when you walk in Joann's, you see all those fake flowers. That's exactly what it smelled like to me. And that has that weird kind of burn, that afterburn, or that kind of artificial smell. But this one is just that smooth initial hit, and it stays clean. There's no bite. And so I actually really like the new scent. I know a lot of people are gonna be upset because people were really loyal to the initial line of scents from Zach. But trust me, I do like this one, and I think it's actually a good move. Scooping it out, I was talking to Zach, and then you can definitely see it. What he said was that he was really inspired by the original Granddad's old-fashioned medium hold pomade, or the medium weight pomade. The original one, not the new line. And that one was a super waxy medium hold pomade. The weight was more of a light or a medium, but the hold was a nice balance. And it's still, that one from way before was probably one of the best, or at least one of the better oil bases I've used. And it's a really good inspiration, because what we see today is a lot of really slick oil-based pomades. And in truth, as proven by the Music of Misery product, an oil-based product doesn't necessarily need to be slick. It doesn't necessarily need to be greasy. It can actually be super clean depending on how it's formulated, and of course depending on what the brewer wants to achieve. And if you want to achieve something clean, lightweight, with a stronger hold, it's possible, as proven by Zach. And so what we get is a product that's really easy to agitate in your hands. Definitely a little tough, a little waxy out of the jar, but though that's a little more difficult to scoop out, it's always a good sign of how the product's gonna feel in your hair. And as you can see, applying it is super easy, no issues at all. Whereas with the Music of Misery, it was difficult. Then again, we also got more strength than we ever seen before, But this one, you can definitely feel the waxiness in the product, and then kind of gets me excited because it's gonna style pretty damn awesome. Because what I'm getting is like about the same weight as the Music or Misery, less waxiness, and so it just feels really nice. Like I can see that this one is gonna allow me to kind of style my hair generally where I want, but it's not gonna allow me to go all like head cone with it or like kind of control my hair too much. There's gonna be some life to it. Yeah, just super easy to apply. Doesn't feel greasy at all. I'm still like getting that same vibe. It already feels a little like slicker than the Music or Misery, but we'll touch that topic again once we actually like style the hair. So with the product applied, we'll go ahead and start slicking everything back. Damn, everything just feels real good right now. I mean, easy to comb through. And I mean, I just got a haircut at Paradox again, same dude, Don, aka The Hammer. Just a clean cut. Everything feels real nice. So now I'll go ahead and move on with actually like styling the pomp. And as you can tell, we got an absolutely beautiful pomp. I mean, if I want, I can actually put a little more product down at the roots in the middle. It looks like I actually didn't get too much product down where in the center and close to the roots where I actually need it. But even so, I still was able to form something pretty damn nice. But doing so would actually give me even more volume right now and a more solid of a pomp. I might do that after the video just to make sure I give it like a fair chance. But I mean, overall, we got like a good shine going on, just like a touch of like just like half a notch of shine over like a nice neutral. So this is definitely more than what we get with the Music of Misery. But the big thing is that this product is now like also slick. And so what we get is a real clean, like smooth pomp that just not only physically flows back, but also visually flows back. And that's really nice. And also good volume. So let's go over shine, like a half a notch above neutral. Slickness, definitely there. Not the slickest product in the world, but definitely as much slickness as you want. Like you don't want this overly slick product. And this one just keeps things together extremely well. The strength would definitely call it about like 4 notches underneath Music or Misery. Music or Misery is like super strong, so even so it's going to be a few notches down below. Any other heavy is like a notch or 2 below, but even this medium weight is definitely more along the range of what the Granddad's old-fashioned medium weight used to be. And he actually pretty much hit it on the head. We essentially are seeing a product that is really reminiscent of that old like Granddad's pomade, except cleaner and lighter slightly. And the control we get is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, and also mixed with the new haircut, it makes it a lot easier. But like, everything just looks fantastic. And I mean, I'm really happy with it. Because I mean, the original One Who Knocks is also pretty greasy, which is also really discomforting for me. But this one is a lot cleaner. And we'll see if it carries throughout the day as it did with the Music or Misery. But yeah, go throughout the whole day. And we'll come back and talk about kind of the characteristics of the pomade and how it performs throughout the day. What up guys? Early evening, let's go ahead and call it done, and look how well the pomade performed. And as you can tell, I still have a lot of my volume. I mean, I didn't actually expect it to be like this, because I mean, even with the Music or Misery, I mean, at the same time it did rain that day. I didn't restyle it before, and I mean, different circumstances, but still, today didn't do much, but still the volume remained. Even if I didn't do anything, I would have expected it to sag a lot more, but I'm really surprised that like Shear rival, the One Who Knocks, was actually able to kind of keep this volume. And even though I had to restyle a few times, I mean, the volume's still here. The issue that typically happens is like you restyle, you lose a little bit, a little more, more and more volume, and by the time you restyle for like the third, fourth, fifth time, like you basically have a low pomp at that point, whereas this one is not the case. And so, I mean, the fact that the volume is like still here is actually really amazing. I mean, it's not the most resilient product in terms of just like keeping the pomp. Like it is soft in a way, so you really have to like restyle it throughout the day. But either way, like the fact that the endurance, or rather the volume, is still here for you to use is a really good characteristic of its endurance. And also for restylability, because then that means you can still form like a nice pomp, still keep things going, and make use of the product. I mean, you do lose a little volume in comparison to like in the morning. Of course, you're always going to have that issue, but it's actually surprising how much it actually maintains. Product stays soft, never feels greasy at all, felt extremely clean. And so far we've seen this super like cleanliness, this super refined oil-based aspect, this characteristic from both the Music of Misery and the One Who Knocks. And so we're hopefully going to see it next, or maybe in the next few days with Elm Street. But this is surprising, this is really nice. Washing it out takes about 2 or 3 showers, a little more like sticky than the Music of Misery. But the buildup that does reside is, for the most part, still like a light, like waxy, like nice, and like it's going to provide you a lot of support, foundation for the next day. But either way, it is softer than the Music of Misery, which is good, because that one is actually pretty like strong. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting to be honest, but I mean, if I wasn't to do this, then it just wouldn't make sense, because there's no reason not to. Like, Shear Revival, the One Who Knocks, receives my seal of approval. It's outstanding. Out of all, damn, I mean, I don't use oil-based pomades anymore, but Music of Misery and the One Who Knocks makes me kind of think that like, these are 2 products I would still use, because I mean, they style well, and a lot of oil bases do style well. They're predictable. That's one of the best aspects of them. But those other ones are really greasy. They're uncomfortable. But these are like super clean, super refined. And if I had taken this as a blind test, I would not have known these are oil-based products. They're just so damn clean. And so I would still recommend the Music of Misery over this one. If you had to choose just one, I would recommend getting like kind of looking into both, but I would still choose Music of Misery just because it's such a unique, super strong product. And I'm not a big fan of super strong products. I will personally use this one, but just to kind of learn and kind of see firsthand how strong an oil base can actually get, while still not being like an overly heavy weight or like overly greasy product, just to prove that point to people. But yeah, so just as always, promo code available to you guys to save money if you choose to order any of these products. The Pomp, all caps, save some money there, and many other brands as well. But this has been a review for Shear Revival, the One Who Knocks, and next time we'll be looking at Shear Revival Elm Street. So take care guys, and peace.